So today's the 23rd of June 2024. Yeah, nothing crazy today. It's a Sunday. It's been a pretty solid day, as you can see, a bit of golf from the attire here. And mainly, yeah, just filming content and set some more sales calls for my clients, which was cool. But yeah, apart from that, it's been a pretty chill day. And I guess really the main thing I wanted to talk about was just switching off, because for me, it's been like something I've really struggled to do since I started this whole journey, which was just letting my brain rest for a few hours and coming back to it stronger. And I feel like I always push myself too much sometimes. And I know there's a lot out there about never rest, go to your limit, don't stop, and all this stuff. And I sort of took that a bit too literally sometimes. And I was working against myself a lot, where in the fact that I would do so much that it would affect me really, really negatively. Just really tired, make me tired for the next day as well. And yeah, it's just not healthy. And look, although I know you've got guys like Tate and all of these guys like pushing you to not stop and do crazy hour days, at the same time, you do need to have some sort of balance, because it gets to a point where what you're putting in starts to go down. And I have days where I keep pushing to put more in, but when I keep pushing, the the outputs become lower and the quality becomes lower, and I get frustrated and I get in a negative mindset and it ends up in a downward spiral. So if you're going to take anything, I'm not saying be lazy, I'm not saying slow down, I'm just saying have that balance. It's better to have 6 hours of completely focused work where you're just getting shit done proper on top of it, instead of 12 hours of on your phone, keep taking breaks. So I think it's about finding that balance. And look, everyone's balance is going to be different. I know for me, I can go a very long time. Sometimes I can go 8 to 10 hours working straight and be sweet with it. But I always do get to that point where I'm like, shit, right, I'm done now. And I've had to learn to sort of, when that line comes, to switch off and stop, because like I said, I start working against myself. So I guess for anyone trying to do anything like this, just I'm not saying slow down, I'm not saying do less, I'm just saying be consciously aware of the fact of when it starts becoming too much, when you're working against yourself. Take a break and switch off. It doesn't even need to mean you stop working. Maybe just go for a walk for 30 minutes, or sit on your phone, or talk to your family, or talk to your friends, whatever it is. Just do something to switch off. When you know the point I'm talking about, where your head starts hurting, the quality of your work ain't getting any better, it's getting worse, you're feeling unproductive, you're procrastinating, and maybe you're just getting in a negative overall mindset, a negative state of mind. When you get to that point, just stop and switch off. And I think that will serve you so much going forward, just being able to do that. And like I said, something I've really, really struggled with. So yeah, there's not much else for me to say today, but I thought I'd give you that, because that's something I've really struggled with. And like I said, you see all the guys online going, go, push, but they do have a balance, right? And don't forget, you didn't start this business to become a slave to your work at the same time. So find a balance that works for you. What I've just said might not work for you. But find what works for you. But it's healthy to have some sort of balance. And at the end of the day, that your health is your wealth. So don't be at the extreme of taking constant breaks and barely doing any fucking work. But also don't be at the extreme of never taking a break and working against yourself. You need to find your sweet spot. But yeah, I think it's a good note for anyone, really, just to be aware of where you are on your on your day of working and how your outputs are looking, and just being aware of whether what you're doing is actually harming you or benefiting you. And it will get to a point where if you do so much, it will harm you. So yeah, there we go. Nice short one today. Now this week coming is my last week before I go away. So it'd be nice to get away and just to like switch off, to be honest. But yeah, I've got 2 client calls tomorrow. I've got a client call on Wednesday. I've got 2 9 to 5 calls, and I think I'm just gonna shit out. I'm just gonna push out some content next couple of days, or prepare it anyway. I need to film 4 more pieces for the rest of July. All my reels are finished and edited. Yeah. So we're in a good place with content. So I just need to push that, get that ready, build up this channel a bit more as well for the, what's it called? For the agency. But yeah, look, again, we're building slowly. I feel a lot calmer with the fact that I'm leaving. I feel a bit more, well, a lot more at peace with it all, and a lot more just relaxed about it. And just knowing I need to go full out, all out attack when I'm back. But yeah, no, like I said, it's been a very solid day, solid week, and a really good year. Like this year's growth has been crazy compared to the 18 months before the start of this year. So it's cool. It's cool. So we'll build from there, keep going. But yeah, there we go. That's my update for the day.